Welcome back to another video. Today we're on Webull just because that's what I use to track my trade. So I'm going to break down, I tried a different strategy. I went in with about $17,000 on Tqqq. Before anybody wonders, is this your $17,000? Yes, this is my $17,000 that I worked my ass off for and I'm using it to trade. No, this is not prop firm money. Anyways, I traded Tqqq today to the upside, and two things I looked for. One main thing I'll explain, and then the other thing was just an area of liquidity. Area of liquidity, if we go to the 5 minute, or we can go to the 15 minute, I'll just explain the majority of everything off the 15 minute. 15 minute, actually, we'll go to the 5 because you can't see the wick. So we had this little bit of liquidity here from the pre-market. We made a reversal here overnight. Boom, started moving up. Came down, took this liquidity. Obviously, I missed this move. If you're taking that move, where's your entry? Please drop it in the comments below. But we come back. We find this liquidity right here. We make an upside move off of it. All I'm waiting for is a 15-minute candle wick to form. And I want the candle, let me delete this so I can show you. I want the wick, right? I want the wick to be larger than the body and the top wick. So the bottom wick needs to be larger than the body and the top wick. And that's exactly what we got right here. We got that, but it's not only that. You can't just look at the candle and be like, boom, I'm in because of that. You can't do that. Where are we bouncing off of? We're bouncing off of liquidity. What did we do? We came down here and we swept this low on the 15 minute. All right. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to draw my box, this candle wick, boom, just like that. Okay, it didn't go all the way to the bottom, but whatever. And then we drop down to the 2 minute time frame. And you can see on the 2 minute time frame, we're in a downtrend. We hadn't broken above EMAs yet. Once we got to break above EMAs, that was another confirmation that you can look for. But on top of that, we have a push up and then a push down right here. So we have a high right here. We close above on the 2 minute. What does that mean? Break of structure on the 2 minute. We're not above EMAs yet, but break of structure on the 2 minute. 1 minute. Break of structure on the 1 minute. Boom. There's a high, broken above. And then on top of that, fair value gap right here. We closed it, right? Inversing it right there. Boom. That's like 3 confirmations. 4 if you count the liquidity. 5 if you count this 15-minute candle. And then you go on the 2 minute time frame again, because I'm mainly taking my trades off the 2 minute. I'm not really taking them off the 1 minute, just the 2 minute. And on the 2 minute, we finally break above these EMAs. Okay, this is technically a close above the EMAs right here, but we're still within this range. I was simply looking for price to come back into this orange box, which is our 15-minute candle wick. I'm waiting for price to come back into that box and then show bullishness out of it. And why? Because this move down was so aggressive that we definitely have liquidity in these areas. So we respect the EMAs and we bounce straight out of this box. We move to the upside. And on this candle right here, I know this candle's trash, but at the top of this candle is where I entered. My entry was $69.70. I set my stop loss at $69.20, which would have been right here. So right at the body of this candle. So if we broke below that, I am completely out of the trade. We did not break below that. We ended up trending up, and I shot for a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. As you can see, that box will show you 2-to-1 or 2.0, whatever. It doesn't say 2-to-1, but you know what I mean. 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and bought in, 250 shares. So my risk was $125 to the downside, and my reward would have been $250. In this case, it was $245 because my fill wasn't perfect. But regardless, it went to the TP. So as you can see, price pushed up very aggressively after I got in. I'm thinking we're just going to go up and smack it. But instead, we start to chop sideways. I'm holding this entire time because of two things. the 13 EMA and the 48 EMA. We don't break below 13 EMA, don't break below 48 EMA, and my stop loss is still down here anyways, so I'm still holding. And what do? We go up and we smack TP, and that's it. That's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you can apply this to your own trading, and I'll see you guys in the next video.